Last week and is charged with the responsibility of plugging a defence that leaked. Big squad injuries can cripple you. McPherson, Holt, Durant and Hesse all out as well. But more than a hint of comfort in the return of Freddie Dindeleux, who missed out last week and is charged with the responsibility of plugging a defence that leaked very badly last week. Well, this game is being beamed to South America, but for the folk out there, even though there are other Argentinians in the side, it's going to be a bit like Hamlet without the prince, because Claudia Caneggia, the principal reason for it all, isn't here. He's not yet back from a long trip with his mate Maradona to Buenos Aires. Maki is also injured, and Aussie Chris Coyne takes his place. And back in favour, Juan Manuel Sara, scorer of one of the few hat-tricks this season, and top scorer with the club. Referee today, of course, Willie Young. While the manner of that defeat last Saturday against Hearts certainly hurt Bobby Williamson very badly. I mean, he came on the back of a very good run by Kilmarnock. But there's a healthy tradition of high scoring between these two clubs. And on a day like this, we hope that healthy tradition is maintained. Just waiting for that ball to come towards him. Played by Christophe Cocard there. He'll take up that position on the right-hand side. A man of great ability, a lot of pace. And a better player and better balls than that. Taken away easily by Stephen Tweed. Gavin Ray, that's not a bad pass. And there's Dindeleux, the man I was talking about, right in the heart of that Kilmarnock defence. And I'm quite sure he'll be in the thick of action today. Big goalie there. A little bit nervous. Cocard again. Good penetrating run that. Can anybody take advantage? They can't. Well, it's a very good run by Peter Canero. Anytime I've seen Canero, he's made this kind of thrusting run, the ability to keep his head over the ball, as you saw there, get away from opponents and flick it in. Nobody took advantage. Good aggressive opening by Kilmarnock. In came Cocard again. Well, I think he did well. Oh, that's in, yes! The man has been threatening since the start of the game, Christophe Cocard, with that delicate little chip round. Kept it done brilliantly. Well, we showed how intelligent he can be with his running into the penalty area, but it does require a lot of work to put it past defenders and a goalkeeper like that, who was defending his line very well.
Number 6, Christophe Cocard.
Gets his poise there with the right foot. Little double shuffle, but that had to be immaculately struck, and it was. There's Coyne, the Australian. Greatly enamored with this weather. Vareille. Well, they're weakly away from him. Tweed had come forward. Now Gavin Ray tries to open it up, and he does. This intelligent player, Nemsadze, making his way down. That's a lovely little ball. Just past. Great move by Dundee. Well, thankfully, in the first 5 minutes, we've had wonderfully flowing football from both of these teams, and that was so nearly put in by Milne. Oh, give us more of this. Neat little turn by Beto. No offside. Neatly chested down. This is coming to Benetti. Well, he was angled, I think, the wrong way. You can see the ball was very close to him there when he took it. If he just leant slightly back, there might have been a better finish in it. Yes. Reilly neatly backed. Mahood. Dindeleux. Oh, he was lucky Canero was at the back there. That's crafty ball put in again by Cocard. Needs a bit of elevation, and he gets it this time. Oh, that's very late. Yes, I think there'll be something said about that. Paul Wright, a massive mistiming right across him. Well, it gives you an idea of the healthy appetite shown by these two teams, but a little touch of excess there by Paul Wright. Here's Sarah. That's a lovely turn by Sarah, the ball. Bonetti. Morocco. Moving the ball about intelligently. Bonetti again. That's a decent ball in. Brilliantly struck in there by Bonetti. From an almost impossibly tight situation. Sarah is offside. To look at, I may say. And then thereafter, to their credit, Dundee took over. They played excellent football at times, lacking that bit of bite near goal, but their approach work has been attractive. There's no doubt the sense of commitment is there. And so, it remains alive, this game, with the half-time score, Kilmarnock 1, Dundee 0. To show for it. They've only ever won here twice at Rugby Park. They were unbeaten in the last 3 visits. So I think the complexity of the situation is that they might have the confidence seep away by having had so much of the game, and Killie with the ability to strike as well as they did in the early stages of the match, and might do so again in the second half. Looking promising. Oh, it's coming in, and it's yes! Well, Baker coming in at the end of that, and the words almost taken out of my mouth there with that kind of start. Dundee shaken in the first half by such an early goal, and within 45 seconds that goes in the back of the net. Good running by Baker, and Kilmarnock are now finding themselves 2-0 up. Well, a bit of a, oh, it's a defender. Well, Baker will certainly claim that, but Beto was in there backtracking. Well, he doesn't look all that happy, but I'm sure inwardly he is, Bobby Williamson. Well, there is played well. Lack of cover on that far side as Cocard picks it up again, and Wright tramping in on top of it. Just touched away there again. Good play by Betu. Nemsadze, intelligent play. Sarah was lying deeper. Sarah going in, that's a better ball. Bonetti gets his shot in and scores. Well, was Marshall at fault, because that was hit straight at the goalkeeper. Now Sarah had several options as he went forward, decided to play the player manager into the game. Look at the strength of the man, kept it in there. Oh, Marshall, that should have been stopped. But I think for what he and the others have put into the game, no more than Dundee deserve. Well, Gordon Marshall, good keeper in my view, and you have to say he should have had that, and I'm sure he realizes it himself. He doesn't need me to say it, but I'm saying it nevertheless. Bonetti did that well. Nemsadze. The referee considers a hand was used there. The boot was up, and it's a free kick. Nicely turned, not a bad effort. Overdoing it though, and once again he's reckless in retaliation. Well, he got into that tangle himself. He has no argument with the referee about this. He loses it, and look at that. That's really that. To be absolutely honest with you, that's deserving of a red card. I've already praised him for being an intelligent player, and he is, but, you know, You can be clever, but you're not allowed to get away with that. And Bonetti has subbed himself. There's a man who's replaced him, Artero. Cocard has support inside, and Vareille seemed to take his eye off the ball at the crucial time. There's a little touch through. Here's Milne with a chance to score, and he's done it. The local boy makes good. Stephen Milne from Downfield Juniors, amidst this cosmopolitan array of talent, takes his chance, keeps his cool. One little slip in defence here, and again Marshall with a slight touch of that ball. But Dundee, deservedly in my view, fighting back to get this equaliser. He must be annoyed. They've had two great starts to each half. And it's not so much that they've thrown it away, it's the fact that Dundee have come back in it so well, and he knows that he, in a situation like this, is missing the likes of Durant and a Holt for creativity and solidity in midfield. Coyne getting himself into an unnecessary tangle. Away go Dundee again now. Here's Willie Faulkner. Oh, I didn't see the player wide on the left. Here's Artero. Tries to go on the outside, and he's done that very well. It's in! Brilliant goal! Milne! Tremendous play by Artero, I have to say, and the Dundee youngster in at the near post to rifle that in. Again, I have to repeat, it's no more than the football deserved. Look at the way he took the tourist route and then inside, and the youngster needed only that slight flick to put them 3-2 in front with 11 minutes of the game left. Well, he's brought him in from all parts of the world, this man, but it's the local boy who really has put the icing on the cake for him today. Oh, it's onside. Can he put it away? Vareille. If you look very quickly across to see if the flag was raised, it was not. Look at the bounce, though. That was a difficult thing about it. We're into the last minute of this game, and they have enjoyed the long miles and roads from Dundee. Oh, he's wanting that final whistle blown, and it is. They finish a sequence of 3 defeats in a row, and he's delighted as they are. And yes, they deserved the victory after going that goal behind by Cocard. An immaculate judgment of a goal, by the way. And Baker starting off the second half of that lovely run down, even though he was marked by Betu, who might have got a touch in there as well. The captain and the player manager showing the way by example, coming through there with good poise to get it beyond Marshall, who I think was at fault. And then the youngster winning the game for Dundee. That first goal with a lot of poise and purpose in his play, finishing it off well, and then a brilliant goal. All credit to Artero for the way he made it. And that required conviction at the end, which he showed. And Milne puts it right into the top of the net. Excellent game, by the way. Congratulations to both teams for making what might have been a grey, dismal day in keeping with the weather turn out to be some entertaining, spectacular football. Dundee 3.
In the last